War movies play an important role in shaping our understanding of historical events and the human experience during conflict. These films serve as a poignant reflection on war's impact. They enabled us to connect with the past, appreciate sacrifice, and strive for a more peaceful future. Here is A.V. Sparks' Top 10 War Movies. The Hurt Locker, an intense and immersive depiction of the psychological toll of bomb disposal during the Iraq War. Directed by Catherine Bigelow, the film follows Staff Sergeant William James, played by Jeremy Renner, as he leads an explosive ordnance disposal team in the chaotic and dangerous streets of Baghdad. What sets this film apart is its focus on the psychological complexities of war, exploring the adrenaline-fueled and often addiction-like nature of James's work. Renner's performance is standout.
There's too many locks. There's too many. I can't do it. I can't get it off. I'm sorry, okay? You understand? I'm sorry.
Conveying the internal conflict and adrenaline-driven mindset of a bomb disposal expert with exceptional authenticity. The film's cinematography captures the gritty realism of the urban warfare. The Hurt Locker not only offers a visceral and suspenseful viewing experience, but it really delves into the personal cost and emotional toll of the soldier's duty, making it a standout in the war movie genre. Even after the long history of cinema, there are still filmmakers who come along and set themselves apart. Christopher Nolan is one of them. Dunkirk adds itself to the list of amazing war movies through Nolan's innovative storytelling, technical prowess, and its unique focus on the evacuation of Allied forces from the beaches of Dunkirk during World War II. Nolan's decision to present the narrative from three different perspectives, land, sea, and air, creates a multi-dimensional and immersive experience for the audience. The film is a visceral and intense portrayal of the evacuation, capturing the chaos, the fear, the heroism of the event. Hans Zimmer adds his haunting score. It further heightens the tension, while Hoyt van Hoytema's cinematography captures the vastness and claustrophobia of the war-torn landscape. This approach really allows the audience to experience the immediacy of the evacuation and serves as a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Glory is a war film with powerful storytelling, exceptional performances, and an exploration of themes related to race, sacrifice, and honor during the American Civil War. The film tells the true story of the 51st Massachusetts Volunteer Infantry, one of the first all-black regiments in the Union Army. Denzel Washington's portrayal of Private Tripp, which earned him an Academy Award, is particularly poignant and illustrates the struggles faced by African American soldiers fighting for a nation divided by slavery.
I figured this war would be over a whole lot sooner if you boys just turn right on around and head on back down that way. And you let us head on up there where the real fighting is, huh?
The film adeptly captures the camaraderie and resilience of the soldiers, depicting their journey from initial skepticism to eventual pride and valor. Full Metal Jacket is a stark and unflinching examination of the human cost of war and showcases yet again the masterful storytelling of Stanley Kubrick. His uncompromising vision made Full Metal Jacket a raw depiction of the dehumanizing effects of war, particularly during the Vietnam conflict. The film's divided into two distinct parts. The first focuses on the brutal training of US Marines at Parris Island, and the second plunges into the chaos of the Vietnam War. Kubrick's typical attention to detail is evident in the realistic portrayal of military training.
How tall are you, Private?
Sir, 5'9", sir!
5'9". I didn't know they stacked shit that high.
And the film's exploration of the psychological impact of war is searing and unapologetic. The standout performance really comes from Arlie Ermey as the intense drill instructor. He adds significant authenticity to the portrayal of military life, seeing as he himself fulfilled this role in reality. The film's commentary on the loss of soldiers' individuality and the moral ambiguities of warfare contribute to this film's brilliance. The Deer Hunter distinguishes itself in the war movie genre through its profound examination of the human psyche, focusing on the aftermath of the Vietnam War. It delves into the lives of a group of friends from a small industrial town who are profoundly affected by their wartime experiences. What makes The Deer Hunter a little different is its meticulous attention to character development and the exploration of the lasting emotional scars that are inflicted by war. The film's epic scope, intense performances, notably from Robert De Niro, Christopher Walken and Meryl Streep, and its unflinching portrayal of the brutality of war really contributes to its uniqueness. The Russian roulette scenes in particular are iconic. and serve as a metaphor for the unpredictable nature of combat and the randomness of survival. The deer hunter then goes beyond the battlefield to reflect on the enduring impact of the war on the human soul. It makes it a powerful and thought-provoking contribution to the war movie genre. Bridge on the River Kwai is 67 years old, and to this day still has a compelling narrative, complex character dynamics. It's an excellent exploration of the moral ambiguities that are inherent in war. Directed by the legendary David Lean, who also created Lawrence of Arabia, Dr. Zhivago, among others, the film unfolds against the backdrop of a Japanese prisoner of war camp during World War II, where British Colonel Nicholson, played perfectly by Alec Guinness, becomes unwittingly embroiled in the construction of a strategic railway bridge.
Suddenly you realize you're nearer the end than the beginning. And you wonder, you ask yourself, what the sum total of your life represents.
The film skillfully navigates themes of duty, honour, and the thin line between collaboration and resistance. The tension builds as the Colonel's commitment to building the bridge conflicts with the mission of a British commando team sent to destroy it. The Bridge on the River Kwai is notable for its nuanced portrayal of the psychological impact of war on individuals and the subtle exploration of the blurred lines between heroism and folly. Saving Private Ryan made its mark in the war movie genre for its unparalleled realism, intense storytelling, and emotional depth. Steven Spielberg, once again, with a film that is visceral and immersive and thrusts the viewer into the chaos of World War II's D-Day landing with unmatched authenticity. The opening sequence was and still is renowned for its graphic and harrowing portrayal of the Normandy invasion, and it set the tone for the rest of the film. The narrative follows Captain Miller, played by Tom Hanks, as he leads a squad on a mission to locate and bring home Private James Francis, whose 3 brothers have been killed in action. Beyond its gripping combat scenes, the film excels in portraying the camaraderie among soldiers and the moral complexities of war. Spielberg, again with his longtime collaborator Janusz Kaminski, creates a visually stunning and emotionally charged experience. Saving Private Ryan is not merely just a war movie, it's a poignant exploration of sacrifice, heroism, and the human cost of conflict, making it a standout in this genre.
I didn't see it.
Paths of Glory is an unflinching portrayal of the harsh realities of conflict, coupled with its powerful exploration of the human condition in the face of moral dilemmas. Directed by Stanley Kubrick, the film masterfully captures the futility and absurdity of World War I trench warfare, painting a haunting picture of the dehumanizing effects of battle. What makes Paths of Glory a little bit different is its keen focus on the individuals caught in the machinery of war, highlighting the inherent injustice and callousness of military leadership. The film's compelling narrative is complemented by stellar performances, especially from Kirk Douglas, who delivers arguably his greatest on-screen performance as Colonel Dax. Kubrick's attention to detail and his ability to evoke intense emotions makes Paths of Glory a cinematic masterpiece in the truest sense, leaving an indelible impact on the viewer, and ultimately provoking contemplation on the nature of war itself and the sacrifice that it demands. Shindler's List provides a haunting and deeply emotional exploration of the Holocaust during World War II. One of Steven Spielberg's greatest works, the film follows the true story of Oskar Schindler, a German businessman who saved the lives of over 1,000 Polish Jews by employing them in his ammunition factory. What makes the film truly exceptional is its unflinching portrayal of the atrocities committed by the Nazis, juxtaposed with the acts of humanity and heroism.
Shoot her.
Herr Kommandant! I'm only trying to do my job.
Yeah, I'm doing mine.
Steven Spielberg and Janusz Kaminski collaborate once again to create stark cinematography that creates a visually stunning, yet emotionally devastating narrative. Liam Neeson's nuanced portrayal of Schindler and Ralph Fiennes' chilling performance as a sadistic Nazi contribute to the film's brilliance. It's a poignant and morally resonant masterpiece that forces viewers to confront the darkest chapters of human history, while also celebrating the indomitable spirit of those who resisted and survived. Apocalypse Now transcended traditional genre boundaries. Even after 45 years, Its profound exploration of the psychological and existential toll of war has really stood out. Directed by Francis Ford Coppola, the film is an epic journey into the heart of darkness during the Vietnam War. It masterfully blends surrealism, symbolism, and a hypnotic soundtrack to create an immersive experience that mirrors the disorientating nature of war. The character of Colonel Kurtz, played by Marlon Brando, embodies the moral ambiguity and descent into madness that war can eventually provoke.
They told me that you had gone totally insane.
You're an errand boy.
The film's cinematography, led by Vittorio Storaro, is visually stunning, capturing both the brutality of war and the dreamlike landscapes of the Vietnam War theatre.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Apocalypse Now is a visceral and thought-provoking exploration of the human psyche in the face of the horror, marking cinema history and a testament to the power of film to convey the complexities of the human condition amidst war.